Me mama kwa ba eba Debbie Queen talk show. Me a me di dwumedi echi a me yefrɛ me Ohima Debbie. Na na segment no hwɛ se ne amafa me ho a enye easy kra because ye wo ahoɔfɛ bi wo fie ha. Ahoɔfɛ se say beauty pageant na adorso ba ye wo bi a oba be kyerɛkyerɛ ye mu na ma ya te de enti a ene wo fa ha beauty pageant ene wo fa ha ye say we ye beauty queen. Mama sima na me koda mabo afo ase na me ba ebe pie mu na ya introduce ye guys ama edwumedi ni ahyehyɛ so me ba me da ase.
The Debbie Queen Talk Show is proudly sponsored by Airport View Hotel, Darling Hair.
Me sama mo akwa ba eba Debbie Queen Talk Show. Matade a me shey eye from Ebony Collection. Sanso na me makeup eye by Vengel makeup. O pese won slate se na me slay a me di me hi me o makonwa mu di ampacho. Hwehwe na hira kwan wo Instagram. No be ya ma kama. Ene ya segment ni e ba be hwe nkomo afa ahofe ho. Se ye kasa ahofe a, why na ye hu no be kasa we ye ahofe ana se beauty pageant. Why na we say on winning beauty pageant ana se e fa he na beauty pageant ankasa ye nya asa adin ma ene Ghana adorso pia ma obi a TV. Na ene ye wo Ohima, my friend Ohima because ono so fata Ohima ni bi. E friend Ohima Miriam Ina Party. Miss Ghana, see you Nankasankasawa. No, amu no, we need Miss Ghana. 2004. Hey, and you use it. Now me cry me baby a minute now. Ina, me mo akwa baba mi fi.
Me da se.
Was no cry na me fi. Mati wudin sa na wa be fi. Akwa baba
fi. Me da se.
Me pa cho wine ina because amanfo bebre hu on social media. On person mu hu say we ye wine ye wo hen.
Okay. Me, your friend, me, in Amaran Patty, just like Wukai. And I'd like to say that I'm down to earth. I'm someone who's very focused and disciplined. And I love impacting lives. That's something I'm passionate about. So simply put, that's Ina Mariam Patty.
I know what kind of for you.
Me papa offering north. Me, I'd like to say me free north and south in the sense that say me mama me papa na woman one-sided. But really me papa offering upper east region, Navrongo precisely, and me mami oya in Crane free Jamestown and tea. Me ka in Crane and me ka hausa, but me kasam kasano and yet ding pa.
Mushay, you know, on say Ghana new.
Me a global citizen.
Yeah,
but yeah.
So you're there.
What
should I go on?
Hey, I'm impressed.
Ina, beauty queen.
Yeah.
Say adorso Ghana.
I really
adorso.
I don't know. But yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about this beauty queen?
Okay, but to be honest with you, Beauty Queen Asema Mekano, it's focused on Miss Ghana. That's the mother of all pageants. I don't know what goes on outside that, but I'd focus on Miss Ghana. Generally, when we see the word Beauty Queen, automatically, Ube dream say, okay, it's about that beautiful girl who's been crowned, or that beautiful young lady that judges know. I decided to wait now, in this competition to be crowning. For Miss Ghana Mondia, it goes beyond beauty. We call it beauty with a purpose. Yeshushemu say, fine, outwardly, but what's on the inside? Okay. Because at the end of the day, beauty without a purpose, for us, is fleeting. It doesn't mean anything. And see, with Miss Ghana, the important thing is say, a good heart, you're humble, you're dedicated and passionate about impacting lives. And not Miss Ghana standing for. Ube who said, Titi time, no, yeah, Miss Ghana, embassy double do, no, Ube who said, every Miss Ghana, no. Yeah, cranial will pay, now we charity project. That is what Miss Ghana, because one who said, Miss Ghana, so also, we're representing Miss Ghana or Miss World. Which were global pageants are. Number one, the first global pageant and most reputed global pageant, Miss World. It was started in 51, right after, World War II. You called Miss World. Miss World and so on, almost slogan, and essence, beauty with a purpose. into almost charity, Jumanu very seriously. And that's one of the key criteria to which they judge who wins Miss Ghana or the best performing country. In a nutshell, that's what Miss Ghana stands for. Every year, we try to find that woman. Minim say, you're passionate about country, most importantly, because the moment you're crowned, you're an ambassador for your country.
Exactly.
So you carry yourself as such and impact society.
Into impact bena your crowning impact bena mu Miss Ghana mu yama society.
Okay, to begin with, Miss Ghana Foundation. Who said in the past, every queen, you're crowned, you do your own project. And normally a lot of queens, only your students, and after their reign now, go back to school. And some very good projects die, a natural death. When we took over organizing Miss Ghana 2011, we decided that, okay, we'll set up a foundation whereby projects are worked, that the queens embark upon are established under the foundation so that when your reign ends, your successors continue so that it's sustained and really you can access the impact.
Sure.
There were various projects under health, education, environment, aged. Health, for instance, Miss Ghana Queens, they run ups, brand ambassadors for National Blood Service.
Okay.
We ensure that creating the awareness and sensitizing Ghanaians, saying donate blood voluntarily, regularly, frequently, because one say it happens a lot, and we need to change that culture.
Sure.
Say you only give blood when your relative is on the dying bed. That shouldn't be the case. We say you can't buy blood off the shelf. It takes you and I. Once a quarter, we'll donate blood there. It doesn't take any. It's compassion. We want to do that. So at least once every quarter, we organize blood drives to get people to donate to stock the blood bank.
Okay.
Left to us, would love to do that every month, but budget constraints, what have you. But as a society, as a country, let's take it as a habit to do that. And children suffering from scoliosis.
Wow.
Children being it's unfortunate that their spine is deformed. What we do is it's about $15,000-$20,000. We try at least a year now. A child is sponsored so that you give that child a new lease of life. So far we sponsored a couple of kids and we're about to start that for this year. Education, we've got a couple of educational scholarships that we offer. We carry out mentorship programs across senior high schools. Then we do a feminine hygiene campaign. Then under provision of water, we provided water for some communities in the northern region. That falls under the project under AGET. And Mamin Kamichuni, see, so basically, we're very passionate about reaching out for the aged, environment, and women empowerment. So it's quite a bit extensive. And to be honest, we are very serious. And the kind of young ladies, serious and focused. Why you just say, it's a win-win situation.
Exactly.
Naturally, when you're crowned, opportunities are there for you as an individual. But there's no joy in being selfish. The inner satisfaction you get is, oh God, I've been blessed. Let me also, reach out to bless someone. And in a nutshell, but yeah, that's what we do.
Ina part near the chicken comina. Was I boy be crowd as all my show. Now Stiffy was say the shiny money sent to intimacy. And easy was say no one who say one can say beauty pageants dear and yes I want home offending one but impact out to me a day at the bois society ne dear woman okita also the beboa intina beauty pageant as a woman. Mammy Samana me quadam my boy for na me ba ye did you be dear in common a bet was maybe see.
The Debbie Queen Talk Show is proudly sponsored by Airport View Hotel, Darling Hair.
Me mama kwa ba eba Debbie Queen Talk Show so. Me a me di dwumadie mu chia me ye frɛ me Ohima Debbie. Me makeup by Venda Jules makeup. What person won slate says senior me slay ya. Hwehwɛ me chira kwan. Sanso na Ebony collection. E na ama me atade ya. Me sha me ti he kama yi. Wo hwehwɛ baby. Agi wa home anase wa ye event a. Hwehwɛ Airport View e chira kwan. Na ene nkomotwetwe na ye da ama ye so ye sua nyansa afa beauty pageantry huna. Ina party. Oh, yes, CEO of Miss Ghana. Any education common. Now, Ina, me patrol.
Yes, ma'am.
Mammy Bisa said, then your greatest fear since I started beauty pageantry.
Greatest fear?
Greatest fear. Because if you are dreaming, I would dream no scare with you. So why will that?
Let's see. That's a tough one because the fear of failure would always, as an entrepreneur, is something that would always haunt you. But at the end of the day, it's also an opportunity for you to learn, to grow. So I see them as such. Taking over Miss Ghana, I remember, I like to call him Chairman Laye, the previous organizer. He said to me, Ina, it's a task not for the faint-hearted. And I was wondering what's so difficult about, pursuing something you're passionate about. Little did I know that indeed it's a tough terrain, especially in the Ghanaian environment, doing businesses. You have the challenge of selecting quality contestants. You have the challenge of signing on sponsors who share in your vision and your brand, who'll be understanding, and together you can grow. You have a challenge of having team, the right team to work with. So you have those challenges and you have those fears. But by grace, we've been able to conquer them a day at a time. In cases where we felt short, we've learned our lessons from that, and then you're able to pick up the pieces of the puzzle and fly with it. So it's a tough one.
That's the same pay for beauty pageants. Now, maybe say, won't come your viewers and our audience or motivate. No crew. I am passing after beauty pageants now. Girls now winning and say, be a girls living puno. Yeah, Tommy be man, bear man, I say, you can one.
Who say at tongue nepa? Even for a teenager, someone who is a minor, who is not yet 18, you can't do that. So, to be honest with you, I don't know. But I know that if you're referring to allegations leveled against us one day, we're in court. It's just a matter of time. Inshallah, it's a matter of days, and proceedings will start, and then the truth would be told. There's something my father always says. He says, always stand by the truth, because even if it takes 50 years, it will come out. It's a tough one.
What's been your greatest achievement so far?
The greatest achievement, it's varied. What should I say? They're quite a bit. I'm not sure which one is greatest. On a personal level, I'll talk about. Like I said, I'm passionate about charity projects, and I'd remember the greatest achievement for me was when I worked with Don Bosco. Don Bosco is a technical and vocational training institute in Ashaiman. And I remember as a Miss Ghana, they approached us and said, oh, we have a male hostel and facility. We don't have such for women and would like to. So as a woman, Miss Ghana, can you help us? So I agreed to do that. And by grace, with the help of Auntie Mansa, TDC, Carl Bank, Stanbic Bank, we're able to help acquire 10-acre land. They've built a female hostel and other projects on it that today, thousands of children have been impacted, especially women. They've been impacted with technical vocational skills. Now, this is a project that was done 14, 15 years ago. Until date, it's standing.
Wow.
The country is benefiting from it. So that's something on a personal level that I'm very, proud of. And like I said, there are a couple of others. Helping raise funds to pay for someone's surgery. Here's someone who felt all hope was lost. She could see or smell death a few feet away. But by grace, you help raise funds to pay for surgery. That's a new lease of life. So on a personal level, yes. Work-wise, I would say, in terms of having taken over Miss Ghana, so far the closest we've been was to come up third at Miss World when our first candidate came third at Miss World. And there's a lot more to achieve. If people hadn't been deliberately, trying to, destroy your efforts and stuff, there's a lot. We would like to win Miss World. We would like to host Miss World here. As you can see, we've had Miss World visit several times. Last year they were here. We're trying, but I can't do it alone. It takes country to support, and not, that crowd attitude. So, exactly. There's a lot. I mean, like I've talked about work and I've talked about, personal level. So I think
If it's open now, do you in Bembomna episode monko into beauty pageantry?
First and foremost, Mecca said, I was said, you have to have an objective, you have to have a vision, you have to have a goal, you have to know what you want from day one, and then you go for it. You have to be principled, you have to be disciplined, and you have to be hardworking. It's not only about the pomp and pageantry. Say, oh, and you cost you better writing proposal, you better work meetings, try and secure sponsor, plan an event. Training for life. Yes. Absolutely. You travel presentation skills, how to market. Won't take your lessons this serious now. Your reign ends. I'm sorry, you would have missed out on those life lessons.
So how do you select them?
So we go through the audition process. At the auditions now, we'll call your website, www.missghana.com.gh. Now, requirements, your age, say at least we a driver's license holder, we a Ghanaian, we to make at least one local language. Yeah, we
I mean, driving as well.
I don't want to encourage that, but you should. You should. That's why I'm like, you need to prepare for stuff. It's like that is falling short. You want to. I'm sorry to say this. If you want the ultimate, you prepare yourself for it. To say for example, and I will nyame on bless you, and I want to mean driving. You have to prepare yourself so that nyame it falls on your lap. You're ready to into ideal.
Driving, don't worry.
Even though you were driving school partner, that top takes but still, it's important to say because a delay is what you say. And educational qualifications, so now you say at least we SSS certificate holder, and qualities, like we said, yes, you're per certain height, but most importantly, it was sublime because beauty without character or purpose, it means nothing. We'll go through auditions, now you was CSR challenges, talent show, a bit of culture, tourism. You're testing in until final night. So a lot goes on before because one would say you can't judge a queen only on the final night. A lot goes on before. It's a tough job, but HR.
Because it's proposal, and you put a lot of effort in this.
We do.
Because you are training them to come out. Into now, we say beauty queen without a purpose, dear. From the horse's own mouth, or so when she has any drive it in a partner in social media platform, we say over to me the Miss Ghana DNA to just or move to me our economic requirements. And they want so we per se on your personal encounter with because I know you are also a motivational speaker because you're motivated and you are making an impact. People are really looking up to you in Fine person on Sabekau.
Okay, for Miss Ghana Monday, a lot of information will website no. www.missghana.com.gh. Requirements, prize package, entitlements in our hall. And on our other social media pages, the Instagram, Miss Ghana official, or Miss Ghana official. And your Miss Ghana Foundation is going to be Miss_Ghana_Foundation. And your Facebook page, and so your Miss Ghana official, Twitter, and so your Miss Ghana official. And personally, I didn't know in a party how boring. But yeah,
no one anymore. So no. What can you na? So we dada. Intino, ina mami bisa say an entrepreneurship na does. What my advice for beauty pageant? Say advice in general for everyone watching you.
Well, there's something that, worries me. Maybe I talk too much or I'm just over, but it's like, I think we need to work on our value system as a country. I think we're copying a lot that happens in the West without digesting it to fit our concept. The concept of respecting your elders, the concept of being courteous or kind to someone. These days, you don't find that. When someone wants to help you, the first thing they're negotiating is, how much are you paying me?
Exactly.
I was last year, 2 years ago, I was in China at the Miss World event, and on my way at the airport, these young ladies rushed to me, eager. You could see the genuine passion and delight to want to help you out. They were insisting on helping me check in and take me to the land. I was wondering, oof. And I asked them, they said, well, they're studying English at university and they volunteer to help tourists so they can communicate with them and improve on their... I insisted on keeping them because I was so happy about how they served and they refused. So I ended up convincing them to buy them a cup of coffee. And it saddened me because on my way out or you're arriving, he's already expecting something in return. And that wasn't the Ghana we grew up. Our parents would tell you that, oh, we're like this, we're like that. And the amount of disrespect on social media, the fact that, you know, it's out there, it's open, there's no control, does not mean that you shouldn't be courteous. So the fact that people are quick to pass on rumors, quick to insult, thinking we're hiding behind social media, that's not the Ghanaian that we're molded to be shaped into. So these values are something that we can start from somewhere. Like the Bible would teach you, or the Quran would teach, treat your fellow human being as you would. If you wouldn't feel good when people act in a certain way, then don't do it to others. So until we put that in check, it's a worrying, growth rate in our society today, and it saddens me. So that tops it up, be patriotic. Because under that is patriotism, all over that is being patriotic.
And now I can't come my so your values near norms here, ever Ghana has seen. With the achopa patcho, say, me pamacho p, yemma. Your values no endi yenim kan na yen san do ye huna ba ko ye e de ye meko enim pa ina party CEO of Miss Ghana a o wini 2004 say ono a omo agim no mkra mudwe e boa amanfo mu foundation omo san so e raise funds e support nkola nyame aboa omo kama abo aba wiase a yare kakra atochima wo mo ho a omukọ na omukọ ye omu surgery ema omunya omufa ahodi na sen ye bese hye bio me amedi dwumedi mu chia me ye frɛ me ohima Debbie Queen Airport View Hotel upe baby age wa home anasa woni wodofo eba abegye mweni a bepacho twemvam sanso na airport Ebony collection ama me atade a me hye Vengels na ama me ho ayefei sanso na Rwanda Cakes and More ama yen eduane a ye di eye de pa medam ase ye bese hia